full house, Andre. We shall have to refund a full house.
Christine Daae could sing it, sir.
No. What, a chorus girl? Don't be silly.
She has been taking lessons from a great tutor.
Oh, no, stop. Oh, really? Who? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I beg your pardon. You don't know? What does that mean?
Yeah, that's what it means. I don't know. I don't know.
Well, surely you can at least provide us with a name.
No, I cannot. Nope, don't know that. I could give you a name. You're not gonna buy it. I'm telling you right now, you're not gonna buy it. So I'm just gonna go back over there and not.
What the devil is going on here? Madame GIRY, explain yourself. What is this?
Christine, go sing. What have I told you? You seriously freaking think I'm gonna tell? Well, look, what am I supposed to tell them? What if I go sing right now? What am I supposed to tell them? Okay. You seriously want me to tell?
Miss Daae, Madame GIRY, I don't know what the both of you are playing at, but I demand a name immediately, or I shall expel you from this company. Do I make myself clear?
Yep. Absolument, monsieur. Oui, you're clear. We're good. I did not think this through. I really did not think this through. Okay.
So, out with it. Who's the tutor? Spit it out.
Okay, here's the deal. Like a year ago, I went back into my dressing room, right? And it was really dark, and, there was a voice in the dressing room.
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, mon Dieu. Yeah, just play along here, Andre, okay? Whatever your name is, just hear me out, okay? So I go back into the room, and I'm minding my own business, and I take my things off, and all of a sudden there's this voice that like comes out of nowhere, and it's like,
"Hello, child, what are you doing not singing right now?"
And I was like, I don't know, I'm trying to take my clothes off. I think I'm gonna call the police. And then it was like, no, don't do that. We don't want any law enforcement here. And I was like, okay, well, what's going on? And I was kind of getting freaked out, right? Because because it's probably like a guy in my room. So I was like about to call the police, right? Because that's like what you should do if there's a man in your dressing room. But then, get this. Get this. The voice goes,
"I am not a man child. I am the angel of music."
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, it was kind of like, what? So then, I was like, I'm sorry, can you repeat yourself? Because I just got like a little, like now I'm getting like real scared, right? Because I was like, oh God, it's not a man, it's like basically Jesus in here. So, I was like getting a little bit of like anxiety, like diarrhea, like, when that okay, anyway, so it goes like, "I'm the angel of music." Sorry, I forgot to do the voice.
"I am the angel of music, and your voice is lovely but untrained, and I'm going to train you to be the greatest opera singer Paris has ever seen."
And I was like, oh, wow, that's awesome. But I'm not really a singer. Like I used to sing like when I was a kid, like at fairs and stuff, but that's like it, so I'm just honestly trying to make money and like not get tuberculosis. And then the voice is like, no, you must sing. And I'm, getting a little nervous because I'm like, okay, well, it might be like basically Jesus, but I feel like maybe this is a bad idea for me to like get involved, right? Like you got the warning bells in there. So I'm just like, I'm sorry, I gotta go. And then listen to this shit. Then it goes,
"I'm the angel of music, and also your father sent me to teach you to sing. I mean, because he knows how much you love singing and how sad you are about not singing after I died of tuberculosis."
I mean, like, that's basically all the proof I need.
I'm sorry, what?
Like, my dad, who died of tuberculosis, probably, was like, oh, hey, God or Jesus, can you send a free music teacher down to teach my daughter opera, because I know that's high on your list of priorities when like the world is, the way it is, like world hunger, and then developing antibiotics. Okay, but then like teaching like a lady to sing is right up there. So I've been taking lessons ever since. And that's where we're doing what we're doing here. So. What? Yeah, I know it's weird. I thought the same thing. I was like, I should probably still call the police, but I just didn't. I just kept going in there. So what would happen is I would go back to my dressing room, and then like clockwork, this voice would be like, okay, oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to do the voice. Okay, we're going to work on arpeggios today. Have you seen the Aristocats? You know what arpeggios are? And I was like, no, because that movie hasn't been invented yet, and movies actually haven't really been invented yet. And it was like, okay, well, you're missing out on a lot. And then it would teach me, like, singing, and we worked for like a year, and then I was like, oh my god, I can sing opera. But I didn't really want to do anything with it, Madame GIRY. So thanks a lot, because now this is happening, and I'm probably going to wind up, like, in an institution because of hysteria or something. So thanks a lot for that. I was just going to keep it to myself. What are you... So yeah, can I sing this for you? Sure. Yeah. Like, honestly, I hadn't really given much thought to, like, what I was actually going to do after all these lessons. But I guess I could. Should I? I was saying earlier, like, I got the feeling like I should probably have called the police. I'm kind of getting the feeling like I probably shouldn't, because, I shouldn't sing the opera for you guys, because I feel like it's going to set some events in motion that aren't going to end well. Because let me tell you, like, the angel of music, he's kind of a bitch. Like, any little thing, he sort of blows up, right? Especially when I'm like, I had this really great date. And he's like, no, don't do that. You're going to go to hell. And I was like, I don't want to go to hell. And he's like, well, you probably shouldn't date. But you know what else you should do? You should definitely pull your shirt down more, because that's what opera singers do. And I was like, I don't really think that's what opera singers do. But, he's basically Jesus. And I'm sure Jesus knows, like, a lot about opera. And then he was also like, oh, I like it better when you wear your hair down. And I was like, oh, well, I kind of like it up, because it kind of gets in my face and distracts me when I'm singing. And it was like, no, all opera singers wear it sort of tousled, like Cindy Crawford. And I was like, who's Cindy Crawford? And he was like, don't worry about it. So I'm sweating. Okay. Think of me